Hi everyone, thank you for joining us for this Q&A with the filmmakers. We are joined by Penny, who's the director of Second Parent. I hope you've had time to watch it. If you haven't, please go and watch the film Second Parent on our website and then join us back for this Q&A. And now Penny's going to talk a little bit about the filmmaking process and more about what she does. So welcome Penny, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
And yeah, if you could just let us know a little bit about yourself and what you're working on at the moment.
Sure. Hi, everyone. And thank you both for inviting me here. My name is Penny. I'm the writer-director of Second Parent. I am currently in Taiwan. I'm born and raised in Taiwan, but I just moved back from LA because of the COVID situation. And I just graduated in May from USC MFA program of TV and film production. And thank you so much for inviting me again. I hope you enjoy Second Parent.
Thank you very much for joining us and thank you for sharing the film with us. I'd love to know more about what inspired you to make the film and why it was a story that you wanted to show.
Okay, so I think about 3 years ago, me and my girlfriend, we were interviewing a few lesbian couples with kids because of my one of my assignments in a documentary class. And we found this couple through a Facebook group. And after interviewing them, they told me, like, the way they created their family really fascinated me. And also hearing the non-biological mom talking about the struggle of being a second parent really inspired me to write. And I just want to make this story seen and heard.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much the inspiration. Yeah.
Okay, and so the research and writing process behind it started with finding this couple on Facebook.
Yeah. So it's like, I would say 80% based on inspired by them and 20% fictional.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, and what traits did you want the two main characters to have, and how did you find the right actors for these roles?
Yeah. So since this is based on true, this is based on a real family, I want these characters to be able to portray their traits, like their humor, their sense of humor, their fun, they're hilarious. And I also want to separate the two moms, so people can, it's just because they're very different in the real world. So I want the audience to be able to tell that they're different personalities and stuff. But my biggest challenge is casting this kid, because in LA, it's very strict to work with a kid. So in this story, this girl is supposed to be turning 4, but I can't cast a 4-year-old girl because that way, she can only be on set for 3 hours a day. Yeah, so I have to cast at least a 6-year-old to play a 3-4-year-old. So that I spent 2 weekends, a whole weekend playing with toddlers, trying to find the right kid. And Annika, who played Becca in this, and she did a wonderful job. And I think I can sense it, the first moment that she was the one that we're looking for. She never had acting training before or anything like that, but she's just so natural. And she's coming from a heterosexual, she had a dad and a mom. So, but she never questioned why in this movie she has 2 moms. And also I spent an afternoon asking her parents if I can just read some books with her. I found some books that for children book that talks about 2 moms or 2 dads. And I think I'm very fortunate to find her, and her parents are very, I'm lucky to have them be part of this film, because they give me a lot of freedom to be creative. And I think Annika is doing a really good job in this film. Yeah.
And did you face any other challenges making this film?
Oh yeah, a lot, because I think I have the three most challenging elements all in one in my film, which is kid, water, and animal. Because there are so many, like I don't know. I really want to like learn more about this process in Europe. Maybe it's way easier, but in LA, everything needs a permit. Like I need a permit for the duck that I'm using. I need a permit for the trainer, and like it's just crazy. And like I remember filming that duck scene. Like that one shot cost me a lot of money, and also like we knew this 2 days before shooting that park scene that filmed this in a 6 feet by 6 feet fence. Like we have to put the actors and duck in the fence so that these ducks don't interact with the duck in the park because I think there were like some virus going on or something. So I knew about this like 2 days ago, 2 days before that, and we just have to improvise and figure out. It's filmmaking, like you have to solve the problem like at the very last minute, but thankfully I got what I need. So it's very funny. Yeah, it's a funny story.
And have you considered making Second Parent into a longer project, perhaps a feature or a web series?
Yeah, I actually have two draft of the screenplay for Second Parent, like for feature. I really want to, I'm still rewriting it and also submitting it like from the government and around the world. Yeah, so I am planning to make this a feature, but I'm still in the process of rewriting the script. Yeah.
And are you working on any other projects at the moment?
The feature one that I'm still rewriting it, but also I am not nothing like specifically right now. I'm just like taking my time to relax in Taiwan. Like, yeah, I just graduated, and yeah, I had a few ideas about like TV shows, and yeah, I'm developing it, but nothing in production right now. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and would you, for new filmmakers or anyone setting out to make a short film, is there any tips or advice you would pass on that you feel you've learned from your experience?
Yeah, definitely. I think the most important thing that I am still learning myself is you just have to trust yourself. Like trust your heart and trust your gut. Like whenever you make the decision, because I mean, like there will be a lot of people telling you what to do or what not to do, but eventually this is your film, this is your story, this is your voice. You have to give it a try, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if you take too many opinions, it won't be your film, and you wouldn't know if it worked or not. Yeah.
And do you personally have a queer filmmaker or character that you felt related to or felt represented you that you've seen?
Yeah. So Portrait of a Lady on Fire has officially become my favorite film of all time. Yeah, and I watched it 4 times in the theater before everything shut down. Yeah, kind of crazy, but I really love it. And yeah, like Celine Sciamma is my goddess. Yeah, yeah. And also, I also want to recommend a TV show. It's a Netflix original called One Day at a Time. It's a Netflix original, but it's canceled by them, and it's then picked up by Pop TV in the States. And it's a story. It's a sitcom. Actually, it's a family. It's a single mom family, a Latinx family in LA, and there's one character in this show whose name is Elena that I really feel related to. Like she's an environmentalist and she's a feminist, and she's a high school student, but I related to her like a lot because I just looking at her storyline, I've just thought about a lot of the stuff when I'm younger. And I had this chance to, I was very lucky to got connected to the co-creator, Mike Royce, on Zoom. Yeah, like we set up a Zoom call like during the pandemic because everyone is at home. Yeah, so I'm very inspired by this story because I think they did a really good job of like talking about a lot of like issues in an educational but non-preaching way. Like it talks about gender, it talks about sex, it talks about religion, everything, but in a very hilarious and heartfelt way. And yeah, I think it's a really, I have finished everything they have right now. Hopefully they'll be back soon. Yeah.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining us. Is there any website or social medias that people can find you on or find more of your work?
Yeah, I am on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. Just search my name and you'll find me.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll be pleased to share more with you guys. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you for joining us. Thanks everyone for watching the Q&A with Penny. Please do go watch the film Second Parent if you haven't yet, and we really hope you enjoy it. Thank you for joining us. Thanks.